Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. Today I am showing you what I picked up at the coin show earlier. And we will go over each one of these coins one by one. First I'm going to start with the 1939 Walking Liberty $50. Okay. Upon evaluation, I realized it was a better grade. Now, I traded it at $8.50 worth of clad, $50, from my local bank pickup. When I go to the bank and ask if they have any $50 and see if anyone turned in anything good, and this time I came up short, but I turned at $8.50 in clad, JFK clad, to a silver dollar today at the coin show, and this was in a $9 container. And I did pick the best one in my eyes, and in my eyes, I feel as though I know it's better. It's a fine and up, and we're gonna do that together on this video because I have the ANA grading standard with me, and I also have the red book. So upon going through the grades here, the skirt lines are evident under fine 12, all skirt lines evident but worn in spots. Clear details in sandal below. Okay, now if I can get a focus. It'll go. Okay. That's one way to do it. We do have the detail in the skirt lines and we have the detail in the sandal. Now, what I have to do is determine the value for an $8.50 coin that I purchased. I want to put a grade on it, and I want to get as accurate as possible, okay? Just in case one day that I do have to list it. So here you see I'm telling you I purchased it for $8.50, and 1939, if I can move some of these things out of the way, under 1939 plain, if you look through the top with the column, under the fine category, here, it's better I put the flashlight down. Okay, there. Alright, so 1939 plain, F12 is $16, so I start getting value on my coin when I start grading it fine and up. So let's see if I can do that with the help of this book that I have. And what I do is I start low and go high. So here I'm evaluating this coin, okay, with step-by-step publication on certain grades. Okay, so I already know. Let's just skip the first two. About good and good, I'm already past that because obverse and tire design, what I'll do is, what I'll do is read it as I am putting the flashlight on it. Okay, so on the obverse, entire design is well worn with very little detail remaining. So the whole design would be worn with very little detail. I already beat that because the skirt lines are visible. So let's just cut right past that. Skirt lines visible on a VG, so I'm better than a VG. My coin has never been cleaned, nor has it ever been damaged, so it's worth grading based on that. And how I picked this out of the bunch, I looked through, before I skip to a fine and up, we're going to see where I land. I did some comparison to some of my average, my circulated coins. I did pick the Liberty half out of a roll such as this, so this is a fast way to determine. Sometimes the answer is in the brim, okay? And as you can see, excuse me, okay? Okay, sometimes upon going through a bunch of coins and you have little time, there's a difference on the brim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a slight difference between, you see mine has a lot more thicker wall. That's how you would measure something in precision math. It would be based on the wall thickness and diameter as well. The diameter has a perfect round, never been tampered with or dropped. Or I don't see any dents in the coin, such as this here to the right, which is a good comparison because that is what you would see in the same pile. See, by me taking a little bit of extra time, sometimes the brim is the answer to your coin, is a good start when going through something like that. Okay. Sometimes the brim, like for instance, this here would fall under, okay, a better grade. And then you would check the other things afterwards. And we're gonna do that now. So, alright, under fine, I need to meet this quote, this criteria. So under fine, the gown stripes are worn, but show clearly, except for coins before 1921. Okay, so according to all the halves, 21 and up, 1921 and up, this would apply to. Okay, gown stripes are worn. This may be my coin, folks. This is where I'm having, my opinions are based on this particular grade according to the ANA standards. Okay, gown stripes are worn, but clearly, except for coins before 1920, on which only half are visible. So the gown stripes, only half are visible. See? I'm landing right about here, I'd say. Let's see what else it's telling us. Right leg is lightly worn. Excuse me. You know what? It might be better without the flashlight. Lightly worn. That's about it. Yep. You see the right of the leg slightly worn. And this looks very similar to this. But then again, in the body, I have more detail on my actual coins. I might be jumping up to a VF. Okay. Reverse, breast is worn smooth. Oh, excuse me. So, the eagle breast, I don't want to... The book is brand new, so it does have that friction crap on it. I do have feathers here. It's smooth, but not that smooth. It's looking like a VF, folks. Alright. You see my feathers there? It's hard to do three things. I'm trying to juggle three things. Okay, so mine is better than the F picture, just on the tummy feathers alone. Okay. So, the good news is, center of body is worn, but some of the gown is visible. No, the reverse, I'm sorry. Okay, half the wing feathers are visible. Half the wing feathers are visible, although well worn in spots. Top 2 layers of feathers are visible in left wing. Rim is full. Top 2 feathers on the left wing are visible. Yeah, mine are visible on this coin. Okay. And rim full. Excuse me. And rim is full. The rim is everything in the circular diameter. Yeah. Including the brim, which is full. Okay. So the brim is full. So let's go to a VF. I can't stop there, so I gotta go up until I do stop. I start from the lowest grade and go up. Alright, so as I'm trying to do 3 things at once, I'm gonna read VF 30 for you. So I have from VF 20 to VF 30. Now you start. I can share 2 types of grading here. So I would start at VF 20, typical. So left leg is worn nearly flat. Okay, so oh boy. Yeah, I can see what they're saying, but I apologize, but my left leg is looking very detailed. Okay. So I'm just gonna read it fast so I can just go to the next grade. If wear spots show on head, I do have the wear spots showing on the head. Oh, slightly. Okay, so I beat that. I passed that test because I do have, mine aren't worn. But most major details are visible. Okay, so most of my major details are visible, so I'm still in VG. Breast, central part of leg, and top edge of right wing are worn flat. Oh, so this is the reverse. Okay. Okay, I'm reading like through the phone. I'm actually reading. Okay, weak on coins before breast is outlined. Okay, so the whole time we were supposed to be doing that on the Eagle, not on Liberty. All right, so reverse. Entire Eagle is lightly worn. I'm going up. Let's just go to VF 30 because mine aren't lightly worn. Mine are pretty visible. Actually it is lightly worn. My Eagle is lightly worn. Breast, central part of flag, and top right of wing. Okay, breast, Eagle's breast, central wings are worn flat. No, mine are not worn flat. I'm gonna go up to VF 30. So, I'm sorry, folks. Okay, so on the reverse, it's a breast and legs are moderately worn. And they're telling me, yeah, sometimes you can just do the picture comparison, but you know what to look at. Okay, moderately worn, but clearly separated. So breast and legs are moderately worn, but clearly separated. Yeah, that's the reverse, with some feathers visible between them. No, I'm gonna say nothing is separated. So that's where you start getting into VF 30 when you start disclosing, no, when you start identifying separation in the wing feather. They're slightly worn, but they are not separated. I can see the one next to it, except on the, well, in particular, they said breast and legs, so I might be at VF 35. So that's where that would land. Yes, I fall under that category, but mine aren't so separated, so I do share some of that particular grade. So let's just go to EF. We might fail there, so we know it's between a VF 30 and 35, in my opinion. Traces of mint luster may still show. This is where you start getting bright on your bright. Yeah, when you start getting super bright white comes to my mind when I think of bright coins. I start thinking MS. But the reverse, high points on Eagle are lightly worn. So all the high points. So there are arrows disclosing the high points on the other pages. I'm not getting to AU. You see, I'm not an AU because you can see all the details there on that leg, on the bottom right leg. And where's mine? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not an AU. I'm going to say high points of eagle are lightly worn. Half the breast and leg feathers are visible. So, oh, I just need half. Ooh, folks. Okay, let's keep passing the test here. Central parts of feathers below neck are well worn. Central parts of feathers below neck are well worn. So in the picture, they're telling me this. Yes, pretty worn. But I'm showing you this. Yeah, it's about, yep, I see the worn right here. A little to the right, under the neck of the, just look at the neck of the eagle's feathers, okay? All right, so I kind of passed that test. We're still pausing there. So I have passed the VF. I might be an EF. I'm going to say between a 35 and a 40 because the mint luster is dull. It's not really there. So obverse, on the obverse, wear shows on head, breast, arms, and leg. Okay, so let's flip the coin. We're going to grade this front together because the front has to be a match with the back. Yes, I'm pretty worn here. This is the important part. The grading takes place. The front rules the back. Let's just say that. Okay, overall, wear shows on head, breast, arms, and leg. Nearly all gown lines are visible. So the picture is showing me this. And I am showing you this. Wow, folks. Light worn on the head, breast, arms, and leg. Head, leg, breast is the answer to the half dollar. Arm. Okay, so that's everything. Oh, they didn't say arm. Yeah, arms. Okay, both arms. Okay, so I do have light worn on the breast. Okay, sandal details are complete. Breast and knee are nearly flat. Sandals. Oh yeah, are complete. Yep. Slightly worn on the knee. What was the other one? Breast and knee. Oh my god. Excuse me. Yes, I do have the worn there. So EF. I'm about an EF right now. Now I can start going to EF. Okay, so 45 has its own column. Excuse me. I was an EF 40. We passed the test there. Let's try to pass the test here. Very light wear on only the high points. This is where you start pinpointing the high points of the coin. Ooh. You can't tell me I'm better than an EF. Wow. Yeah, the one's there. Where the arrow's pointing there, just look up to my coin. Oh, the sandal. Okay, yeah, their sandal's a little more detailed than mine. Folks, I'm going to stop right there because I failed the sandal test. There's sandals. But I'm not, let's just do the reverse. Small flat spots show on high points of breast and legs. Wing feathers have nearly full details. Mine, part of mint luster is still present. My mint luster might be keeping me where I am. My AU50 traces of wear show on head, breast, arm, and leg. Okay, so AU50 traces of wear show on high points of wings and at center of head. Okay, surface half of the mint luster, so half of the mint luster. The mint luster is special silver patina. Okay, yeah, I have a little more wear. I'm not going to say it's an AU. It's definitely between EF45. I'm going to have to tap out right there, folks. Alright, it took you for a 20-minute tour. And that's not bad. That's just some of the ways of checking. I could have, without the phone in my hand and the flashlight in the other, I probably could have got a better grade. But we're going to stop right there because I did see a little for the AU. I stopped there right before I got there because the reason why I stopped before AU was because the head on their picture had a little more detail than mine. So EF45, that's where I'm going. So under EF40, so under 1939, it's a $20 coin. $20. So now if I list it, I can list it under EF40. If I lowballed my own grade. And if I really wanted to get it down packed, I would put the phone down, put the flashlight. I want to be making a video. I would try to get an accurate grade. Anyone can do it with a sharp eye. I have 20/20 vision. I do precision work. Every day I measure in thousandths of an inch is why I know everything about diameters, wall thickness, concentricity, and those sorts of things. And melting points for each metal. So a lot of that has to do with the precision production of coinage, such as the strikes and all the detail-oriented measurements, and all the fields and devices and legends and whatnot. Okay, so I did a little better on this particular coin, and I paid here. I picked up 4 Standing Liberties. I'm alright with the guy. I paid $5 a piece for the Standing Liberty coins. I got a 1926. No, 26 is over there. No. 1927. Oh, there it is. 1926. The mint mark would be the left of the skirt. There are no mint marks. These are plain. 1926, 27. That's my half. 30 and 30. $5 a piece. They're all good, literally. All right, so here I picked up this Morgan is the highlight of my. I would say the $50 I did the best for my money, but I picked this up, and sometimes a respectable way to ask for a bottom dollar would be, what is your bottom dollar? As you can see, the tag is listed $75, and I ended up paying $70 for it. MS64, the reason why I picked 1886, it was more of a sentimental value. That is 100 years older than me. And MS6, I had 2 to choose from, and I was very happy with a high grade. So this, for sure, in the red book I have here in front of you. So this is where you do the math on this. I realized when I got home, I said, I paid about book value. eBay, I did the math. And for an MS64, 1886. Yep. So 1886, plain. Okay, this is just a reference book. Excuse me. There it is. Holy smokes. I paid $70 for an MS64, so I paid $5 cheaper than the book price. Now, you must ask yourself, How is that so? That's not such a deal to brag about, right? You must consider the fact that it's an MS-64 according to a conversation that takes place between two people. In other words, a raw coin. In this case, the bonus was the holder. You must always factor in the holder. Buy the coin, not the holder, but this guarantees my grade. There were 3 to 4 experts deciding upon this grade. And it keeps it safe. To me, it's not just about a matter of all the NGC guarantee. This will be protected. Now, if I can do this, I can't do that to these. I don't feel, well, these I don't mind because these are just circulated. This one I wouldn't want to ding up anymore, especially because I was going over all the price grades with you. So these are my thoughts. I'm sharing some of my thoughts with you. Sorry for the up and down footage. I gotta figure out a better way to record. But thanks for spending your time with me. Have a pleasant Sunday. Just in time for the Super Bowl, and I did look forward to my coin show today. And I am making a payment on something else that I really enjoy. But this here was a bargain, and I did alright. I definitely did alright. Folks, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Stick around. What do you got to lose? All I'm doing is sharing my thoughts with you. This will always be preserved as an investment. I could always put it back online and get my money back for it. So it's just a place to store your well, in this case it may be small, but you have to start small. And eventually I'll have a bunch of these. This is actually my first slab coin. So MS-64, welcome to the table. On a coin that's sentimental to me. My birth date is 1986. I asked for the 86. Here's a reference guide. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Right there, 75 bucks listed. And I had 2 to choose from. 2 MS-64 1886 slabs to choose from. NGC with the hologram sticker and all. Folks, thanks for watching. Catch you later.